What's going on, guys? I'm Man Advantage, and welcome back to another NHL 25 video. It's been a while, but I'm happy to be back, and I had to make a video on the best event of the year, which is the fantasy hockey event in NHL 25. With the market being crazier than ever this year, it's important to spend your coins and your time wisely. And in today's video, we're going to talk about which cards have the best chance for a 99 overall. I'm excited to be back with y'all, so if you love NHL 25 content, make sure you go ahead and like the video. And if you'd love to see more videos like this, make sure you go ahead and click subscribe. Let's get right on into it. Anytime a forward scores a goal this year in the regular season, they will go up a +1 overall, getting them one step closer to a 99 overall. And anytime a defenseman scores, they'll go up +2 overall. However, fantasy cards are among the most expensive in the game, especially with the market this year. You're going to want to make sure you spend your coins wisely, which is why we need to know which players have the highest likelihood to become a 99 overall. Up first, we have the 5'10" winger, Conor Garland, the 88 acceleration, 88 speed on him. With sniper forward activated, you actually get his shot up into the mid 80s. He's probably one of the most usable fantasy cards out of the gate. He also does have gold make it snappy, which isn't quite as effective this year. However, still one of the better abilities. Now, historically speaking, Garland had 20 goals last year. That would put him at 102 overall. Obviously, he just has to get to a 99. In the 2022-23 season, he had 17 goals. That would bring him right up to a 99. So if you look at the last three seasons, 19 goals, 17 and 20, he would hit 99. I would think he's one of the safer bets in week one. Up next is the 6'1", 195-pound center, Mittelstadt, 85 excel, 86 speed. He has gold make it snappy as well, and with playmaking forward activated, his agility shoots up pretty decently. Again, he's one of the more usable cards out of the gate. I do like the fact that he also has 77 faceoffs. I mean, I guess technically you could play him at center. Probably wouldn't want to at this stage, but looking at the most important stats are really what he's done in real life. In the 22-23 season, Casey knotted up 15 goals. Again, that would put him at 97 overall. Last year, he had 14 goals with Buffalo, but another 4 at the Avalanche, meaning he would have been 100 overall, or in this case, a 99. Now, so far this season with Colorado, he's had 4 goals in 5 games. Colorado has been plagued with injuries, so he could potentially get even more minutes as time goes on. Mittelstadt's an interesting one. I would say on the surface level, he may be one of the safer bets, but you never know. Again, keep in mind with his stats currently at 82 overall, he also would be usable in your lineup, which is also extremely important if you're going to be spending the type of cost that all these cards are going to be. Up next, we have the 6'4" defenseman, Travis Sanheim from the Philadelphia Flyers, with two-way defenseman activated. His defensive awareness and stick checking is actually pretty decent at 85 and 86 overall, 84 excel, 85 speed. Shot is not very great. Everything else leaves a lot to be desired. But with his size, if he gets to be 99 overall, he's going to be one of the better players in week one. Again, the key difference with defensemen is they get a +2 overall compared to the forwards. They get a +1. So in order for Sanheim to be 99 overall, he would just need 9 goals on the season. If we looked at his last 3 seasons, he's had 7 goals in the 21-22 season, 7 as well in the 22 and 23, and last year a career high of 10 goals. So if he's able to pull that off again this year, he will be at 99. If he does get to 99, Sanheim is going to be one of the better ones with his size. The likelihood of him getting there, though, is probably a 50-50. Up next, we have Kotkaniemi from the Carolina Hurricanes, the 6'2", 201-pound center. Also has playmaking forward with 85 acceleration, 84 speed, a pretty decent shot, and faceoffs at a 77. I guess, again, you could use him at center, but probably would want to use somebody else. He also has gold beauty backhand, which probably not worth the 2 ability points, but an interesting ability nonetheless. Again, you could throw him in your lineup right now with how he's statted, but again, let's look at the most important stats. Jesperi needs 17 goals to get to a 99 overall. He's only done that once in the 22-23 campaign, and in both the 21-22 and 23-24 seasons, he had just 12 goals. Now, having watched quite a few of the Carolina Hurricanes games this year, he's not on the first power play, but he is currently slotted in their second-line center role, meaning he should get more minutes and more opportunities, which hopefully will lead to more goals. Again, he's one of the more usable ones right now, but I would say he's about a 50-50 on hitting 99. Up next from the Boston Bruins is a 6'3", 218-pound Charlie Coyle with power forward and gold close quarters. In my opinion, one of the best abilities in the game, at least as it stands today. 81 excel, 82 speed, again, a little slower. Shot is not that great. Everything else is really not that great either. But one of the things I like about fantasy cards that they've done, at least so far this year, is that there are a lot of the bigger players. So if any of these guys, or at least the majority of them, are hitting 99, look out. You got a fantastic player on your team. Coyle needs 18 goals to get to a 99 overall, and he's done that a few times in his long career. But if we look at the last 3 seasons, for example, that he's had, 82 games every single year, which again is huge. These cards, if they get injured, even if it's for 15, 20, 30 games, etc., typically EA will not replace them unless there's something drastic, like for example, when Evander Kane took a skate to the arm and was out for the rest of the season. So you never know what could happen, but again, with him playing 82 games every single season for the last 3 years, I would hope that Charlie Coyle has a pretty good chance. He's had 16 goals in both the 21-22 and 22-23 campaigns, and last year had a career high of 25 goals. So if he can keep pace with that, continues to put up big minutes at Boston, is one of the most likely cards to hit 99. Next up, we have Oliver Ekman-Larsson, or OEL for short, the 6'2", 191-pound NHL journeyman now, I guess, to some degree. Has quite a bit of opportunity coming up with the Toronto Maple Leafs, but let's first look at his card. 84 excel, 85 speed. Shot is actually pretty decent from a power standpoint. He has two-way defenseman and gold seeing eye, 84 defensive awareness, and 85 stick checking. Those are the, at least in my opinion, the main stats to look at right now. 81 body checking as well is not that bad. Now, early in his career, OEL absolutely lit up from an offensive standpoint because, well, he was basically the offense in Arizona or Phoenix back in the day. But his offensive game has fallen off a little bit as his career has gone on. However, he did respark it a bit in Florida last year. Again, as a defenseman, he would only need 9 goals to get to a 99 overall. And last year, he had exactly 9 goals. If he could stay healthy and continues to put up pretty decent minutes in Toronto, I think OEL has about a 50-50 chance of hitting 99 overall. Next up, we have one of the biggest cards at 6'5", 216 pounds, Mason Marchment from the Dallas Stars. The left winger has 80 acceleration, 82 speed, with power forward and gold crease crasher. Probably not the best ability, but hey, you know what? He's 6'5", 216 pounds, and it really doesn't matter. He's not quite usable right now, but if he hits 99 overall, this is gonna be a beast. He needs 19 goals, and he's done that only once in his career with a career high of 22 goals last season. And he's already knotted 2 goals in 6 games with Dallas so far. This would be probably one of the most fun cards to play with, again, if he was 99. And I think he actually has a pretty good chance. The Dallas Stars are a powerhouse. For some reason, EA loves giving Alex Pietrangelo fantasy cards. He had one, I think it was last year or even the year before that. But he's a fun card to play with, good size, and he does like to shoot the puck. The 6'3", 215-pound defenseman has two-way defenseman as well as gold heat seeker. With 81 acceleration, 82 speed, and actually decent defensive stats. If he gets a couple goals here pretty early, he could be one of the better defensemen out of the gate. He needs 10 goals to become a 99, and he's done that many times throughout his career. However, he hasn't played a full season in quite some time. The closest that he's had recently to a full season was in the 21-22 campaign with 80 games played and 13 goals. And even after that, with 73 games played, he found the back of the net 11 times in the 2022 and 23 campaign. If he could stay healthy, I think he's a lock for 99, being that he loves to shoot the puck as much as he does, but we'll have to wait and see. Up next, the 6', 195-pound defenseman from Florida, Gustav Forsling, has two-way defenseman and gold seeing eye, 82 excel, 82 speed, and 81 defensive awareness and stick checking. Now, Forsling scored last night, depending on when you watch this video, so he should be a 79 overall currently, which means he needs 10 more goals in order to get to a 99. He's done at least that every season for the last 3 seasons, with 10 goals in 21 and 22, a career high of 13 goals in 22 and 23, and last year finding the back of the net 10 times. So far this year in 7 games, he's scored twice, again bringing up to a 79 overall. With Montour gone from Florida, I think Forsling's going to continue to have more opportunities, and in my opinion, he's one of the more likely ones to hit 99 overall. Sebastian Repo, the 6'3", 212-pounder. He had, again, I don't know why EA keeps doing this, but they keep giving the same players fantasy cards, although in my opinion, the choices this year are better than they have been in a while. It's 75 acceleration, 77 speed, two-way forward, and gold schnipe. He has great size, but what's the likelihood of him hitting 99 overall? He does need 22 goals, and well, He's never done that. He's had 21 as a career high with 20 goals last season. If you're a fan of the player or a fan of the league, I would absolutely pick him up. But chances of hitting 99 are probably a little bit less than 50-50. Next up is the 6'1", 207-pound Ryan O'Reilly. Can we just first say the MSP card art is so beautiful. This is probably the best fantasy card art we have had maybe ever, quite frankly. I absolutely love it. I love the picture. I love the whole setup. Wow, beautiful. Well done. O'Reilly has two-way forward and gold close quarters. Again, one of the best abilities. Already has 80 faceoffs with two-way forward activated. A little bit slower, but again, if he could put some goals in the back of net early on, he's probably going to be one of the better centermen that you can find. He needs 23 goals to get to a 99 overall, and if O'Reilly can stay healthy, I still think he has a phenomenal chance. Although I'm mainly a Penguin fan, I live here in Nashville, so I watch all the Predators games, and boy, they have been abysmal this season, but you got to think it goes up from here. O'Reilly also looked great last year with 26 goals on the season. And this is a card I've already scooped up, and if you're a O'Reilly fan, I would suggest you do so as well. Again, if he can stay healthy, much like Pietrangelo, I would say that he is probably a lock for 99. And speaking of Nashville Predators, up next we have the 6'2", 218-pound Nino Niederreiter with two-way forward and gold close quarters, 81 acceleration, 82 speed. Niederreiter loves to shoot the puck, and he'll need to do so, well, quite a bit this year in order to get to 99. He'll need 23 goals. He's done that a few times in his career. However, it hasn't been since the 2021-22 campaign since he's put up at least 20 goals. I think he's a fun player to watch. I know he loves to shoot the puck, and if given enough opportunity in Winnipeg, I would like to see him hit 99, but again, I think he's probably one of those that's a 50-50. Next up from the New York Islanders is the 5'11", 196-pound Kyle Palmieri. Now, again, he did score last night, depending on when you're watching this video, so he would currently be a 77 overall. So with the goal last night, he'll need an additional 22 goals on the season in order to become a 99, and quite frankly, I think he has a really good chance. He may be one of the sneakier, better cards in fantasy this year. He had another 30-goal campaign last year, which would absolutely obliterate the need for 99. If he gets hot, he actually may pop off. I think he's one of the more sure bets for a 99 overall this year. Up next is the 6'2", 196-pound defenseman, Michael Matheson. Now, again, we've talked about injuries quite a bit in this video, and unfortunately, at this time, I believe that Matheson is injured. However, having watched him a lot throughout his career, Matheson does have a beautiful offensive touch, but he will need 12 goals on the season in order to get to a 99, and he's never done that. His career high is 11, which he's done twice, both in Pittsburgh and in Montreal. So if he does stay out for any number of games, it's going to be extremely hard for him to hit 12 goals, let alone get a career high and hit 99. So as much as I love the player, would hope that he gets there, hope he gets healthy quick. We'll just have to wait and see, but I would probably steer clear from him, at least for right now. Next up, we got another fun one, the 5'11", 188-pound Claude Giroux. He's been in the league for quite a while. At 74 overall, he has 82 excel and 83 speed, with playmaking forward and gold beauty backhand. 77 faceoffs. Again, if he gets a couple goals, you could use him at center pretty quickly. And Giroux will need 25 goals in order to get to a 99 overall. Now, this is an interesting one. He had 21 goals last year. However, he had 35 goals with Ottawa his first season there. Obviously, earlier in his career, Giroux has absolutely obliterated that. However, he doesn't really look like he's lost much of a step to me. I would think he has a really good chance of hitting 99 overall. Next up, we have the 6'3", 215-pound defenseman from the Washington Capitals, John Carlson, with two-way defenseman in gold thunderclap. That's got to be a fun ability. 77 acceleration, 78 speed. Defensive stats are a lot to be desired. However, Carlson can find the back of the net, and he's done so quite a bit with Washington over the years. He'll need 14 goals this year, however, to get to a 99. The last time he's done at least that was in the 21-22 campaign, when he put the puck in the back of the net 17 times. However, again, with a lot of these older players, we have to watch for injuries. Carlson still loves to shoot the puck. He's typically on the first power play unit. And I still think as long as he can stay healthy, much like Pietrangelo as well, he'll be able to get to a 99. Again, at 6'3", 215 pounds, he'd also be one of the better players. And lastly, from the Pittsburgh Penguins, my man, Gino. The 6'3", 195-pound center has playmaking forward and gold 1T. I absolutely love this card. I'm a Penguins fan. Been a Gino fan ever since even before he came to Pittsburgh and was stuck in Russia. I am 1000% making this card. Now, at the time of this recording, Gino is leading the league in points. Although he's 38, hasn't really lost a step. I watch every single Pittsburgh Penguins game, and I can tell you with certainty that Gino looks better this year, at least out of the gate, than he has probably in the last 3 or 4 years. Now, whether or not he keeps up that pace, we'll just have to wait and see. He does need 27 goals in order to get to a 99 overall, and it just so happens the last 2 seasons he's had exactly 27 goals. And I may sound like a broken record, but you have to understand that a lot of these players, and especially Gino throughout his career, has hardly ever had a full 82-game season. The last time he did it before the 2022-23 campaign was all the way back in the 2008-2009 campaign when the Pittsburgh Penguins won the Cup. However, he can find the puck in the back of the net. He has power play 1 minutes. Gino loves to shoot the puck, and again, this year he looks like he's putting up a good battle, at least with Father Time. I'm 100% making this card regardless, and I think you should do the same if you have a player that's on your team. It just makes watching the games that much more fun. Likelihood of 99, again, as long as he can stay healthy, I think he has a good shot, and I'm excited to watch him try to get there. That's it for me on this one, guys. If you enjoyed the video, again, make sure you click like, and if you'd love to see more NHL 25 content, make sure you go ahead and click subscribe.